Um, okay, let's go, Mr. Wade. We are just in this radio talk method class. What we need to do today is that we have to practice our speaking skill. So this is me, okay, sitting here and talking to you. So let's go, Mr. Wade. All right, you don't need to turn on your camera, Mr. Wade. On here, how do you feel today, Mr. Wade?
I feel normal.
All right, and what is the weather like in your city? What is the weather like in your city?
In the city, the weather is very cold.
In the city, the weather is very cold. And here, what do you usually do to practice your English, Mr. Wei? Yeah, so what do you usually do to practice your English? Do you know? What do you usually do to practice your English? Do you watch English movies on YouTube, or you watch Netflix to practice your English? So what do you usually do to get to practice your English, Mr. Wayne?
Uh, I am I open the laptop to study online.
Very good. Okay, you open the laptop. You turn on your laptop. We don't use the word open. Turn on, turn off. All right. You turn on the laptop to study English online. But here, what do you usually do? What do you usually do with your laptop? What do you usually do with your phone? Like you play games, all right? You always play games on your phone, or okay, or you always listen to English music or Vietnamese music on your phone. So what do you usually do with your phone? I use my phone to read English news or listen to English radio or watch of English films on Netflix, for example. So what do you do to improve your English every day, Mr. Wade?
I am I watch the movie.
Oh, you watch movies and on 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 which platform do you choose to watch movies, Mr. Wade? On which platform? We have we have some common social platforms such as Facebook, Zillow, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. So they are called social platforms. So on which platforms do you choose to watch English movies, Mr. Wade? On
I choose you uh, YouTube.
where did you choose YouTube? And how many hours a day do you spend on watching films on YouTube, Mr. Wade? How many
Uh,
hours?
I uh, I usually watch movie on YouTube um 2 hours.
Oh, very nice. So you usually spend 2 hours on watching movies on YouTube. And do you usually talk to your brother, Mr. Webb? Your brother is in Canada, so do you usually talk to your brother?
Uh, I talk with my brother once a week.
You talk with your brother once a week. And which language do you use to communicate with your brother, Mr. Webb?
I choose Vietnamese language.
So what about English? What don't you exchange information in English with your brother?
And because I am I speak English uh, uh, um, is not well, so
Oh,
I speak I speak Vietnamese.
oh, nice. All right. So, okay, you don't want to speak English because you don't speak English well, or you should say, I speak English badly. We don't say I speak English is not well because we cannot use an action with am is are in the same sentence. So here, I speak English badly. We don't say I speak English is badly. No,
Uh,
speak English.
I understand. I have a adjective.
Oh, very good. All right.
Verb. Yes, verb. Ly, verbly. Yes.
Oh, you say that you have a jacket, and then what is next, Mr. Will? You say something about firstly, because I cannot catch the very last part of the sentence. What have you just said in the last part of your sentence, Mr. Will? You say that you have a jacket, and then you have a jacket firstly, or you have a jacket expensive, or what? I don't understand your sentence. Can you show me your sentence again, Mr. Will?
Check it.
Yeah, yeah, all right. So here, if you want to make a sentence with the word jacket, I can show you this kind of sentence. I have an expensive jacket, or I have a nice jacket, an ugly jacket, or a beautiful jacket, or a horrible jacket, expensive jacket, or cheap jacket, foreign jacket, or national domestic jacket. So when you show people a thing, you need to describe your feelings for that thing. Show them, or show people how you feel about that thing. All right. So yeah, Mr. Wade, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go when you first arrive in Canada? Mr. Wade, please. Where do you want to go when you first arrive in Canada?
Uh, I am. I will. I will visit the restaurant.
Very good. Do you visit the restaurant? But how do you get from the airport to the restaurant? How do you get from the airport to the restaurant? Did you book a taxi, or you reserve a bus,
Uh,
something like that?
uh, I think it's my brother check me to the restaurant.
Oh, you said that you think your brother will take you to the restaurant. Very nice. So what about your brother? How does he feel? How does he feel when he knows that you are applying for your visa? How does your brother feel when he knows that you are applying for the visa, Mr. Wei?
When the brother know I have the visa,
Yeah.
my brother is very happy.
Very nice. Your brother is very satisfied and pleased. All right. So here, what is the first thing that your brother says to you when he knows that you got the buzzer in hand? What is the first thing that your brother say to you, Mr. Wei? Do you remember his very first saying? What has he first said to you when you wait for your visa?
Uh, I remember my brother uh, say with me uh, I uh, I must keep my health.
Oh, very good. You must stay healthy. You must stay healthy. We don't say keep my health. I must stay healthy. I must take care of my health. We don't say keep health. Take care of health. Very good, Mr. Wei. And do you think you should go to the supermarket to shop for clothes? Because
Or
uh,
I my my house I I have the clothes, so I don't want go to the supermarket to
yes,
buy the clothes.
very good. Okay, you say that your house has clothes, so you don't need to go to the supermarket. But okay, the Vietnamese clothes are not warm enough Canada is very cold, is freezing. So Canada is freezing. It's not just cold. I think that you should go to the supermarket to purchase sweaters or jackets. So here, do you need to shop for sweaters or jackets? Because Canada is freezing, which means really cold. Freezing, freezing, freezing. The weather is freezing, which means the weather is too cold. The weather is really cold. So Vietnamese clothes are not high quality. Is Vietnamese clothes are not high quality. That is why, okay, people don't buy Vietnamese clothes. They decide to shop for clothes in the foreign countries. So what about you, Mr. Wei? Do you think you should buy more sweaters or jackets in Vietnam before you get on the plane to fly to Canada?
I must buy um, uh, the ticket
Yeah,
um, uh, because in the Canada is very cold.
yeah. So here you say that you buy a ticket, but what kind of ticket are you speaking of, Mr. Wei? What kind of ticket are you speaking of?
Or
So here we have many kinds of tickets, movie tickets, transportation tickets like a bus ticket or a train ticket. So here when you say that you need to buy a ticket, I don't understand what kind of tickets that you are speaking of. So what kind of tickets do you want to buy for yourself, Mr. Wei? What kind of tickets do you want to buy for yourself? You say TICKET, right? Tickets. Here, I'm asking about clothes. I'm asking about clothes. What clothes? All right. Yeah.
áo phao, dạ, áo phao teacher.
Life coat. We use the word life coat. Okay. Life. LIFECOAT. Life coat. Wow.
Like cold.
Yes, we need to buy a lab coat, but we use the word alpha in Vietnam, in America, in English. We don't say okay. We don't use alpha to talk about the clothes in cold weather. Huh. In English, you should use the word like sweater or the coat, COAT, or the long jacket, for example. So áo phao is the word used in Vietnam only, but we don't say I need to buy áo phao, in English countries. We don't have áo phao
Like cold.
sweater. Yeah. So very good. It's the way. So here in this class, I cannot show you the words, but in the next class, I'm gonna show you the words. All right. So okay. So here, Mr. Wei, have you informed your cousins, your relatives of your visa progress, Mr. Wei? Have you informed your relatives of your visa progress, Mr. Wei? The progress. I could use the word progress like, oh, today you study English very badly, for example, but tomorrow you study English very well. So I'm going to say, you make lots of progress in English. When I say progress, it means tiến bộ, all right, so tiến bộ. Here, make progress, tiến bộ rất là nhiều, so tiến bộ progress. So do you inform your relatives or the cousins of your visa progress, Mr. Wei? Visa progress. We say visa. We don't pronounce visa. This is visa. All right.
Visa.
Yeah. Visa. So have you informed your relatives of your visa progress, Mr. Wei?
Um, um, uh, uh, Canadian embassy inform me inform me uh, inform me for 2 days. Um, I I see I see the visor.
All right. So you say that the Canadian embassy, the Canadian embassy will inform you, will inform you of the visa progress 5 days in advance, 5 days in advance. All right. But here I'm not asking about the Canadian embassy. I'm asking about your relatives, your cousins. Do you do you inform your cousins of your visa progress? For example, you feel very happy, you feel so good because oh, right now you can go, okay, you can go, you will be able to to move to Canada before lunar Tet holiday in Vietnam. You feel very happy. So do you tell your cousins or your relatives your visa progress? Do you tell them your visa progress, Mr. Wei? Do you
Person.
Yeah, do you tell your cousins or relatives your visa progress? Do you tell your cousins or relatives your
Oh,
progress?
oh, I'm uh, I say I say with my brother um uh, last night.
Oh, you say to your brother. We use the word say to. Say to. You say something. I say that. I
I
say
say I
yeah.
say I received the visor um, with to my brother last night.
Oh, all right. I understand. You should say that. Sorry. Said, right? I said to my brother about okay the visa progress last night. Okay. So what about the cousins? Do you live near the cousins in Đức Trọng, uh, in Đức Trọng city, Mr. Owen? Do you live near the cousins or relatives in Đức Trọng, London city, Mr. Owen?
Uh, I near my cousin.
Oh, you are near the cousins. And here, do you tell your cousins? Do you tell your cousins that you were gonna go to Canada and you are waiting for the visa progress? Do you tell your cousin about this?
Um, I tell my cousin when I go to Canada,
Oh,
uh,
oh,
I with my cousin and cousin families um, take care of uh, take care of health
very.
and lucky work.
Oh, so here we don't use the word say. Say, okay, I say to my cousins to take care of their health, all right, and lucky work. Now we don't use say. I chúc in Vietnamese. We use wish. I chúc. I wish you a happy new year. Tôi chúc bạn một cái năm mới. I wish you Merry Christmas. Tôi chúc bạn một cái Giáng sinh vui vẻ. I wish you something. So you should say, I wish my cousins good health. I wish my cousins good luck. Tôi chúc họ hàng của tôi sức khỏe tốt. I wish my cousins good health. Tôi chúc họ hàng của tôi gọi là nhiều may mắn. I wish my cousins lots of luck. So wish somebody something. We don't use say. Say that is nói, but wish. There are two meanings for wish. The first meaning of wish that is ước, and the second meaning of wish okay, that is chúc. right? So here, I wish my cousins good health. I wish my cousin lots of success. I wish my cousin lots of all right achievements. I wish my cousins lots of luck, right? Okay, Mr. Wei. Okay, so what about so here after I have listened to you, I need to ask you a question to double check whether you understand my question or not. So here, Mr. Wei, do you tell your cousins your visa progress? You tell your cousins or you don't tell your cousin your visa progress? You don't tell your cousins your visa progress. And you are going to wait until you get the visa in hand. And then you are going to tell your cousins later. So do you tell your cousins or you don't tell your cousins yet, Mr. Wei?
Now I don't tell cousin.
Very good. All right. You understand? You understand my question. Very nice, Mr. Wei. Very good. And Mr. Wei, how old are you right now, Mr. Wei? How old are you right now?
Uh,
How old are you right now? Can you tell
uh,
me age? How old?
um, uh, my old is 40,
For
40 years.
yeah, 40 years old. Mr. Wei, you should say that I am 40 years old. Or my age is
My old,
40 years.
yes,
Oh, you understand.
I'm 40 years.
Very good, Mr. Wei.
Uh,
You are 40 years old. Very nice. Very nice. And here, Mr. Wei, do you often hang out with your cousins? Do you often hang out with your cousins?
uh, sometime, sometime I hang out with my cousin.
Yeah, you say, oh, sometimes you hang out with your cousins. So what about your Canadian brother? How do you how do you how do you how do you connect your Canadian brother, Mr. Wei? How do you connect your Canadian brother? How do you connect your Canadian brother, Mr. Wei? Connect, keep in touch, contact. You connect your Canadian brother, okay, on Zalo, or okay, you find your Canadian brother on Facebook. So how do you keep in touch with your Canadian brother, Mr. Wei?
Uh, I am I am I am my brother send by a letter uh, to to uh, to email.
Oh, so your brother sends you a letter. Your brother sends you a letter by email, right, Mr. Wei?
Yes,
Oh, very nice. So you say that your brother sends you a letter by email. And do you often write emails to your brother, or you just video call your brother on the on Zalo, Facebook? So do you write emails to your brother, Mr. Wei?
uh, when I use the email, I can scan scan um, scan uh, on a paper.
Oh, you say that you write emails. Ah, I understand. You don't write emails on computer. You write emails, you write a letter on paper, and then you are gonna scan the paper into the file. And okay, after that, you were gonna send the file to your brother's email. I understand. But
Yes, 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 yes.
yes, that's it. Very good, Mr. Wade. Okay, and here, Mr. Wade. Mr. Wade, okay. how do you feel about the freezing temperature in Canada? How do you feel about the freezing temperature in Canada? Freezing is too cold. Vietnamese people cannot put up with the freezing weather because our weather, all right, is just it's just okay. The minimum cold weather in Vietnam, the minimum cold temperature in Vietnam is just 16 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Celsius. But in Canada, the weather is too cold. When the weather is too cold, you were gonna say the weather is too freezing. So here, Mr. Wei, how do you how do you prepare yourself to deal with the freezing weather in Canada? How do you prepare yourself to deal with the freezing weather in Canada, Mr. Webers? Deal with.
Oh,
Yes.
I think the weather in Canada uh, very cold. I prepare for myself. Uh, mm, for myself now I don't know.
Oh, very nice. All right. Very good. I understand that you don't know what to prepare. You can set that
I
up.
don't know prepare anything.
Very good. Okay. I don't know what to prepare. I don't prepare anything. I don't prepare anything. Okay, so here, Mr. Wei, have you ever worked in a restaurant in Vietnam? Have you ever worked in a restaurant in Vietnam?
Oh, I I go to a restaurant a lot.
Or you go to restaurants a lot? And do you cook at home, Mr. Wei? Do you have a habit of cooking at home?
Sometimes I cook at home for family.
Very nice. Sometimes you cook at home for your family. And how does your family feel about your cooking skill, Mr. Wu? How does your family feel about your cooking skill? How do they feel about your cooking skill? What do they say about your cooking skill, Mr. Wu? What do they say about your cooking skill? Is your cooking skill excellent, or your cooking skill is very bad, and they don't want to eat your food after you cook?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
my family say no more.
Oh, very nice. Your family says that.
Say my skill no more.
Very nice, very good, Mr. Wei. So your skill is normal. Your skill is normal. So yeah, Mr. Wei, do you take cooking course? Do you take any cooking courses in Vietnam to upgrade your cooking skill? Do you take any cooking courses in Vietnam to upgrade your cooking skill, Mr. Wei? Take course. When we say take course, it means I want to attend this.
I check cooking in Vietnam. I I I I check cost um, in uh, on Đà Lạt City.
Oh, wow. All right. So you have attended a cooking course in Dallas City. What about Ho Chi Minh City? Why didn't you participate in a cooking course in Ho Chi Minh City, Mr. Wei?
Oh, I feel Đà Lạt City near my house. So I feel uh, should should suitable for me.
Very good, right? You feel it's suitable for you. So what about certificates or degrees after you take part in this kind of cooking course in Dalat? Does the school issue any kinds of cooking certificates or degrees for you, Mr. Wayne? Do you have any kinds of cooking certificates or degrees? Because you say that you have attended a cooking course in Thailand, right?
Uh, I uh, I think I want I want I want um, um, I want international degree international uh, to 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 go to foreign country to cook.
Oh, so you were talking about you were talking about the international cooking degree.
International degree.
Yeah, all right. Okay. So speaking of international cooking degree, where will you go to study this kind of international skill? Where do you go to study the international cooking skill? Where do you go, Mr. Wayne? Because we are talking about Vietnamese cooking course, and you were talking about Dalat city. You say that you study this kind of cooking skill in Dalat, right? But
Yes.
yeah, very good. And here I want to know whether you have achieved the cooking certificate from that Dalat Center. You study in Dalat Center. So do you receive any kinds of cooking certificates or degrees from that cooking school located in Dalat, Mr. Wei? Do you have any kinds of certificates to show people that you have finished studying cooking skill in Dalat? You study cooking skill in Dalat. After you complete the cooking course in Dalat, Dalat centers should issue the certificates for you. So do you receive any kinds of cooking degrees or certificates from that Dalat cooking school? Do you have any kinds of certificates, Mr. Wei? Cooking certificates from Dalat school? You study
Certificate.
yes, certificate.
Yes.
Certificate. So
And
do you have the certificate?
yes, I know.
Very good.
Uh, I am I have uh, uh, cooking certificate.
Very nice.
Uh, I I finished the the cost and I have cooking cooking certificate.
Very nice. Okay. Very nice. So you say that you have a course, you have attended a course. And do you remember the name of the cooking school in Dalat where you have finished studying cooking skill? What is the name
Mm.
of that school? What is the name of that school, Mr.
Oh, I am I remember uh, next play
Oh, so that is something.
the next play center.
Oh, next space center. All right. Okay, so that is next space center. Okay, so how much did you invest in the cooking course at Next Phase Center?
Oh, I remember um, I I submit uh, paperwork for next prayer center um, uh, uh, 2 months 2 months and come back and come back Đức Trọng uh, after after that the next center um, call me call me call me go to go to the deaf player center uh, to cooking cooking to cook um, every 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 meal cook every meal to every meal for 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 cooking certificate.
Oh, very good, Mr. Wang. Okay. Oh, well, it's very good. And I understand. I understand everything that you have just said. What you are saying is that first you submit, first you send the paperwork to the next phase center. And then, okay, you go to that center to practice cooking every meal. And after you finish practicing every meal at the Netflix Center, after you finish the cooking every meal that the teachers at Netflix Center requested you, they will they will send you the cooking certificate. Is it right, Mr. Wei?
Yes.
Very good, right? Very good. Here, Mr. Wei. So that is the Vietnamese cooking certificate, isn't it? That is cooking. That is a Vietnamese cooking certificate, isn't it, Mr. Wei? That is a cooking certificate, isn't it? So we have a question at the end of a sentence. My sentence here is my first sentence. That is a Vietnamese cooking certificate. And then I have a very small question at the end of a sentence. Isn't it? Isn't it? So that is a small question at the end of a sentence. So here is my sentence with a small question again. That is a Vietnamese cooking certificate, isn't it, Mr. Wei? So your answer should be yes, it is, or no, it isn't. So here, Mr. Wei, so show me the answer, please. Okay. That is the Vietnamese cooking certificate, isn't it, Mr. Wei? Yes or no, Mr. Wei? Is it a Vietnamese cooking certificate or it is an international cooking certificate? Mr. Wei, please. Is it a Vietnamese cooking certificate or an international cooking certificate issued by the Next Phase Center? So what kind of cooking certificate is it, Mr. Wei? What kind of cooking
Oh,
certificate is it? An
I
internet.
understand. I understand. So, so I am. Uh, I am. I feel. I feel. Vietnamese cooking cooking certificate um, just cook in Vietnam.
Oh, very good. Okay. So you say that okay, Vietnamese cooking certificate is
Rồi,
on.
used in Vietnam.
Very nice. All right. Very nice. Very good. So, Mr. Way, all right. We have we have lots of we have lots of things to study before we move to Canada. Besides cooking skill, what what have you finished studying, Mr. Way? Besides cooking skill, which skill have you finished studying? Besides cooking skill, which skill have you finished studying? We have like soft skill, computer skill, or electricity skill, language skill. We have lots of skills to study together, right? So besides cooking skill, what else? What else have you finished studying? Can you show me the skills? Can you show me other skills that you have finished studying, Mr. Wei?
I understand, but I I can't uh, uh, I can't say that thing.
Oh, you don't know how to say it in English.
The skill, my skill. I have my skill. Mm, uh, I have two skill. Uh, sound.
Oh, very nice. All right. So in cooking skills, we have like chin, okay, or sao.
Chiên xào.
Okay, very nice, Mr. Wei. In the next class, I'm going to show you the words because here I cannot show you the English words. We are practicing, okay, English speaking without okay, looking at the mind map. So in the next class, I'm going to show you the mind map of those words in English. All right, Mr. Wei. Okay.
Yes.
What should you wear to get to Canadian interview, Mr. Wei? What should you wear to Canadian interview? People are very scared and shy whenever they attend whenever they attend any kinds of interviews. So what should you wear to the Canadian interviews, Mr. Wei?
I think I wear wear normal clothes.
Oh, very good. You understand. You understand the question. Very good. You understand the question. You say that okay, you should wear normal clothes, but here you should be specific in your answer. Because when you use normal clothes, people don't understand what kinds of normal clothes are these. So you should be detailed, be specific in your answer. You can say that, oh, I should wear normal clothes, such as a white shirt with okay, black jeans, for example. We have the word such.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, I wear uh, I can wear jean and and uh, and shirt.
nice. You can wear jeans and shirt. And do you have any plans for your wife, Mr. Wade? Because you were gonna fly to Canada. You're gonna fly to Canada in 10 more days. In 10 more days, you were gonna fly to Canada at Tân Sơn Nhất Airport. So, do you have any plans for your wife and your family, Mr. Wade?
Or I am I have a plan for my my wife. I I call my wife. Uh, mm, um, study study uh, 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 study cost
Oh,
case cost
case course. Oh, cake.
cake.
Yeah,
Yes, cake cost.
cake course. All right. Cake making. You want your wife okay, to cook. So that you want your wife to make cakes, right? Cakes, make cakes. We use the word
Make cakes. Yes.
that's very good, okay? And here we can serve lots of cakes in restaurants. What kinds of cakes do you want your wife to learn, Mr. Wade? We have lots of cakes. Do you know the names of cakes that you want your wife to learn to make, Mr. Wade? Do you remember the names of cakes that you want your wife to learn?
Oh, uh, your birthday cake.
Very good, right? This get the birthday cakes. The birthday cakes, very good. And how long? How long do you think your wife needs to finish studying how to make birthday cakes, Mr. Wang? How long does it take your wife to learn how to make birthday cakes?
Uh, I think um, I think depend on my wife.
Very nice, all right. You think that it depends on your wife. It depends on your wife. And here, Mr. Wei, okay, before you go to Canada, before you go to Canada, what do you want to get? What do you want to do in Vietnam? Like celebrating or okay, drinking beer with friends? Do you think you want to celebrate before you fly to Canada?
Oh, uh, now I am sick, so I don't want to drink with my friend.
Oh, very
To drink beer with my friend.
okay, very good, Mr. Wei. But
When I go to Canada, I I am I don't call my friend.
oh, wow, you say that. When you go to Canada, you will not call your friends. Why don't you call your friends on the phone?
Because I don't want my friend to know.
Oh, very nice. All right. You say that you don't want your friends to know. But what don't you want your friends to know, Mr. Wei? What don't
Uh,
you want your friends to know? What don't
uh,
you want your friends to know, Mr. Wei?
um, uh, I want I want uh, uh,
We have
I don't want them to know um, because when they know when they know I go to the Canada, they will uh, they will call me go to dining store to drink beer.
oh, very nice. Okay.
I feel tired.
Wow, wow. Okay, you feel tired. Yes, okay, Mr. Way, I understand. So we shouldn't drink beer before we before we fly on the plane. It is very dangerous for our
Yes.
so Mr. Way, at this moment, Have you been, okay? Have you been working out? These days, have you been working out? Working out, exercising, like going to the gym, for example. So these days, have you been working out, Mr. Wade? These days, have you been working out at the gym?
Well, I have um, uh, finished fit, finished the class. I will go to the gym.
Oh, very nice. We have, okay, we have the word finish. When we finish something, it means we finish. You finish class and then you will go to the gym. I understand. Excellent sentence. But here the question here is, have you been working? When I use the word have been, it means you you worked out, okay, you exercised last year, and this year you still exercise in the gym, and right now you are still exercising. So when we use have been and verb a, it means we want to tell people that we do this kind of thing from the past to the present, and we still continue doing this kind of thing. That is why we use the word have been and verb in. For example, you can say that I have been studying English since 2021. It means I studied English in 2021, and now I am still studying English, and I carry on studying English. I do not stop studying English. So when we use have been and verb in, we want to show people the kind of thing that we did in the past, and we still continue to do it, okay, to the near future or to the far future. Do you get what I say, Mr. Wade?
Uh,
Um,
I understand. I understand a little.
Very nice. Okay. You said that you understand a little. Okay, so you understand just a little bit, but that is nice because this is grammar. We are gonna study this kind of grammar. Yeah, this kind of grammar in the next class, right? Okay,
Yes.
all right. We need to end the class now. Thanks a lot for this class, Mr. Wade. Have a nice day and bye bye.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
See you, Mr. Wade. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.